So what's the solution? The solution is you must become a holy lover, what I call a holy lover. And you ask, so Jerry, what's a holy lover? Well, I'm going to tell you. A holy lover is one, you becoming the man God created you to be. And two, you becoming the husband your wife needs. Notice I didn't say the husband she wants. And to delve a little deeper into the solution, a holy lover has 3 strategies you must implement immediately to get the results you need. So if your wife has divorced you, or you guys are separated, or she's at the house, or you have problems, she's in the house, but you have a lot of problems, things are chaotic, then you need to be trying to implement these strategies that I'm going to give you. So, strategy 1, I call prayer warfare. Okay. Basically, this will teach you how to pray to protect your family from infiltration by evil forces in your marriage, family, and home. The battle for the lives and souls of your wife and children is not just a physical battle, but more so a spiritual battle. See, that's the problem with men. That's why we work all the time. We think if somebody break in the house and attack my wife, I'm there, boom. I can shoot him, I can hit him with a bat, I can attack him with my fist, whatever. But dude, what about when your kid is at school and your wife is at work and your other kid at the store, whatever? How they getting protected then? You can't protect them physically then. That's why you got to invite the Holy Spirit and God through prayer, suffering, and sacrifice, and offer that prayer and suffering up so that the Holy Spirit knows that you want them to protect you sacrifice for God to protect your children when they're not away. Physically, from your kids on drugs, from your kids getting trouble in school, from your son having babies, your daughter having abortions at 15 years old, and all that kind of stuff. Your wife messing around on you, her mind wandering and wanting to get away from you. God will help you. The Holy Spirit will help you overcome that. Okay. And also you can learn, spiritual warfare is how you must enter that battle daily or face trials in your marriage and home that will cause dissent, unrest, and in many cases, divorce. And also how you as the leader and husband must sacrifice and suffer for your marriage and your wife. Remember, leaders serve. You do this in order to increase the grace in your marriage, stopping many of the problems in their tracks that I talked about above. When you are a man of courage, an authentic man, a true man, a man of God, you get grace in your marriage. And when you do these things, man, and you take care, and you suffer and sacrifice, and you're praying for your wife, and you're praying for your kids, and you praying for your marriage, God rewards you with grace, man, because he knows that you're submitting and you're being obedient to him. So then when you ask him for stuff, boom, you get it. Okay. But more importantly, keeping prayer warfare or the spiritual warfare is about keeping the demonic out of your home, out of your marriage, and out of your bedroom. Strategy 2, the art of manliness. Strategy 2, the art of manliness. This area is about you manning up, having courage. How to have courage and defend Christ, your marriage, wife, and children. You as a man, your job is to protect, defend, and serve. Okay, Christ is first, your marriage, your wife, and then your children. You're last. You don't complain. You don't bitch. You don't blame everybody. Okay, you're the man. You're the leader. They all look to you. They all do what you do. Your wife does what you do. Your kids do what you do. This is why you are responsible. This is your duty. It's your duty as a man. This is what the art of manliness is about. Knowing your mission as a man, your mission on this planet. Okay? Also, you must understand what the true definition of a man is as deemed by God, not the world. Why you must embrace your role as the head and leader of your family. I just talked about that. Also, how to release yourself and your son, if you have any, from emasculation and effeminacy. Those 2 things, man, will get you in trouble in your marriage. Okay? Also, how to be a great example of manliness for your wife, for your children, environment, and society as a whole. What suffering and sacrifice truly is as a man. What does it mean to be a man? What does it mean? Christ was the essence of a man. He was authentic, true man. Okay? Why? Because he gave his life for the world, for his bride, the church. And that's what he's asking you to do, to die to yourself, which means to give up your wants, your desires, and put all those behind you to serve everybody else. This is why right now your marriage is where it is, where your family is where it is, and you're not complete or happy as a man because you're not dying for anything. You're not giving yourself of nothing. You're not sacrificing or suffering for nothing. So you don't get graces. The world doesn't, the karma, if you want to call that, is not coming to you. The grace of God is not protecting you. Also, how a lack of authentic masculinity ruins a marriage, because a marriage needs the perfection of masculinity and femininity to survive, prosper, and become what the children need for stability. Next, how if you assume your rightful role as the spiritual leader of your home, how this increases your wife's respect, devotion, and will to be a better wife for you. Okay? See, we think, I'm not going to do nothing until she does something. Well, she's your woman. So she's going, well, he ain't doing this. And after a while, she's not going to do nothing. Who's going to be the man? Who's going to be the adult? Who's going to take control and lead the family? Okay? This is why I say that women do what you do, kids do what you do. Okay? Next, and how modeling the ultimate man, Christ, increases holiness and virtue in you, which increases your wife's desire for you. The more man you are, the more masculine you are, the more holy you are, the more virtuous you are, the more your wife desires you. She wants to be around you. She wants to be near you. She wants to have the marital embrace with you. She wants to go to church with you. She wants you to be close to you, around her friends, around your friends. You're her best friend. She don't want to go nowhere without you. But see, we don't know that. Okay? Next. So that's it. Strategy number 3. Strategy number 3 is making love mastery. Strategy number 3, making love mastery. Making love mastery is a little tricky, but it's understanding what the true meaning of sex is, why God created sex, and why you must understand how to become a world-class lover for the benefit of your beloved wife. And in short, that means, dude, you don't in the bedroom, you don't ever consider yourself. Not one time, not 1 second, not ever. Because you notice when you do, you start, all over the place. You start ejaculating all over the place when you consider yourself. That's why you need to consider your wife, okay, in the bedroom. Once she's completely satisfied and you involve God in that by praying before, during, or after making love, your intimacy grows, man. That's why it's called making love mastery. And for you to, as a man, and I can't go into it a lot right now, but what you as a man must do to completely fulfill and satisfy your wife, okay? And just to be clear, it's not her only having one orgasm. That is not fulfilling your wife. I'm going to have to move on because time is short. Also, why you must understand, so that's what a world-class lover is becoming, you being the man your wife needs, and one of those things is in the bedroom. Why the marital embrace is meant for marriage only, the difference between intimacy and lust, and why lust is a lie and intimacy is long-lasting and forever. That's what becoming a holy lover is understanding what intimacy is really about. Next, this strategy encourages you to focus entirely on the complete and total satisfaction and fulfillment of your beloved wife. Why? Why you must delay your wants, desires, and needs in lieu of your wife's, and how this leads to a greater union with God. Believe me, man, if you put your wife first all the time and everywhere you're serving, man, you'll get all this beautiful stuff happening in your marriage and in your life. It will. Also, and your wife will start to feel that you love her and you cherish her above all things, which builds a feeling of closeness. That closeness thing just keeps coming up, doesn't it? Why the marital embrace takes 3, God, you, and your wife. This crap about keeping God in my bedroom, dude, that's why you got a 60-70% divorce rate. And it ain't luck. It ain't bad luck. It's the truth. Or if you don't bring God in your bedroom, guess what's going to happen? Eventually, your intimacy will become lukewarm, passionless, and infrequent. Does that sound familiar? Next, how to involve God in your bedroom or risk sexual annihilation. Intimacy outside the bedroom affects intimacy inside the bedroom. You need intimacy outside the bedroom to grow intimacy inside the bedroom. And how these two work together to bring your marriage closer to God, which will propel your intimacy through the roof. Also, If you understand how intimacy works outside the bedroom, this will perfect your intimacy inside the bedroom, man. I can't say that enough. Oh my God, I can't say that enough. That tip right there, dude, is enough. All this free stuff I'm giving you, that right there, that tip right there is enough, dude, that you should be like, oh my God, how do I talk to this dude on by himself? So many husbands ask me once their wife is left, they ask me to help them get her back in the house. I tell them the best way to do that is to do the marriage maintenance it takes to keep her from leaving in the first place. So if your wife is already gone, we can work together to get that done. But if she's still in the house, it's 10 times better, man. It's 10 times better. Okay? Because once she leaves, it's 10 times harder to get her back. You know, and also marriage maintenance is tough because this is a tough challenge because no one's ever taught us how to please our wives, to do the things that it takes to keep her around, you know, and to make her fulfilled and happy. No one's taught us that. And it's not really our fault, but it comes a time we got to stop blaming everybody else and look at ourselves, okay? Getting blamed, and this is like the crust of it right here. Getting blamed for everything wrong in a marriage is no fun. It's not. I was there, dude. Got blamed all the time. I got sick of it. But the thing of it is, no one tells us how women really think, how to keep them happy, how to stop them from trying to control us, or how to fix intimacy problems when they begin. I'm asking you to give me a chance to help. Schedule your free 30-minute discovery and strategy call. In this call, I will give you a proven plan of action tailored precisely for you and your marriage that you can use to begin recapturing the marriage you desire while ending the continuous saga of what? You, the beloved husband, being blamed for everything wrong in your marriage. The thing about it is, man, is you have the power to fix this. You have the power within you to get the marriage you need, the wife you deserve, the kids you deserve, the family. You know, you have the power to get back the tenderness, the respect, the devotion, and productive communication. You just need a little guidance on how to do it. And that's what I'm offering you, a complete step-by-step thing to get to. Because right now I told you a lot of stuff and you're like, yeah, man, I know a lot of that stuff. But do you know how to put it in a system to get the results you need? If your marriage is in chaos, out of control, or needs tweaking to keep your beloved where she needs, in your devoted and in your arms, schedule your discovery and strategy call right now, man. Don't let this go by. Just do this. It's free. It's 30 minutes. Stop procrastinating and get it done before you become one of the men I mentioned above, commuting to divorce court every day. And I'm telling you, I was there. It ain't no fun. Okay? So who is this strategy call for? So right now I'm going to give you, the people that this is really for. If your wife has left the home with or without the children. Number 2, if you have a mutual agreement of separation, but you really didn't want the separation. Number 3, if you are divorced, but you didn't want the divorce, this strategy calls for you. If your wife is still in the home, but you're worried with the way things are going that she won't be in the home for long, this strategy calls for you. If your wife is still in the home, but things are bad or are close to bad with much tension, anxiety, and stress, and my God, I know so many men have been there and I've been there myself. That is hell on earth just in itself. Having stress and tension with your wife, this call is for you. If you engage in the marital embrace less than once a week, this call is for you. If you engage in the marital embrace less than once a month, you have severe intimacy problems in your marriage and you need help. If your wife is still in the home, but your gut is telling you something is wrong, but you just aren't sure where to turn next, this strategy and discovery call is for you. So what are you waiting for, man? Click the button below down there. Schedule your call right now. But hurry, because I only take 10 free appointments a week. Okay? So in conclusion, as I always do, I end with a quote from Pope Benedict XVI. Quote, society offered you comfort, but you weren't made for comfort. You were made for greatness. So go forth, Christian soldier. The spiritual fight is up on you. Fast, pray, and prepare for battle.